Who was your NHL comparison for yourself and some strengths?
I think Josh Anderson would be an NHL comparable for me. I just think he's a big power forward who uses his size and strength to his advantage, and I think I use my size, my big frame, and my strength to my advantage just like he does.
How has this week been for you so far?
It's been awesome. Like, really cool experience. It's a busy week, but it's fun. Like, can't complain talking NHL teams every single day. So it's quite the experience, and it's been something to enjoy.
You talked to the Flyers?
I did.
How did that meet you?
It was good. Yeah, I really do believe that all my meetings went very well. No teams really give you a whole lot of what they're thinking, but from what I kind of gathered of it, I thought all my meetings went well.
Obviously, did they talk to you maybe during the season? Because I know they obviously got Carson.
Yeah. A lot of teams talk to you during the season, and it's you're nothing more than what you would expect, but they definitely do reach out during the season.
What was the transition? What was the transition going to the NCAA level and playing at Michigan State?
Smarter hockey. That was the big thing for me. That's kind of what I noticed. It's what I had to adjust to. I thought I made a pretty smooth adjustment. It wasn't anything too crazy for me. I thought the NTDP prepared me really well for college hockey, and I was super glad that I went through the NTDP and was able to learn and grow from that experience, and I think ultimately it just helped me for my time at Michigan State.
How many teams did you talk to this week?
I talked to 27.
And then what was maybe one of the most common questions you would get? What was the thing maybe they were grilling you on a certain aspect of your game, or what was the thing that you heard from a lot of teams this week?
Yeah, there wasn't really a whole lot of grilling per se. I think it was more, you got a lot of, are you willing to fight? That was kind of something that I noticed that a lot of teams are trying to ask me, and that's.
Are you?
I mean, of course. I always answer it with I'm a big physical player, and when you play that way, guys are gonna they're gonna want to get in your face, and they're probably gonna want to fight you. So I have no problem with answering the call.
There's no fighting in college hockey, though, really.
There's no fighting, and I think that's why they asked me that. I've never done it before, and it's every league that I've played at, every team that I've played on, I've worn a face mask, a full cage. So I think they just want to make sure that I'd be willing to do it.
Okay. Do you talk the talk too? Do you get engaged in chirping and trash talk?
I try to. I wouldn't consider myself to be the best, but yeah, I try to get in the other team's face. Really, the way I play, I kind of just want to make it hard on the other team, and any way I can do that is what I'm going to try and do.
What's the best chirp you've ever heard on the ice, whether it's something you said or something someone said to you or overheard just between other players?
Yeah, I don't know if this was a good one, but this is the most unique one. Is I got told I got big eyebrows. That's probably the most unique chirp I've ever gotten. I didn't know what to say to it, so I guess it was pretty good.
What's the oddest question you got this week?
Really nothing. I didn't get any crazy questions. Like I was saying earlier, all my interviews went very well. Got a lot of questions about this up and coming year, and obviously what my thoughts were last year on my season and the type of role that I played. So I got a lot of that, but there was really no questions that were out of the ordinary, other than teams asking me if I'd be willing to fight. I wouldn't say that's an odd question, but that's just something that was a little bit different that seemed to be a common theme.
What do you consider your strengths and maybe something you guys work on?
Well, I'd consider my strengths to be my ability to use my size and my strength to my advantage, to be able to protect pucks, drive hard to the net, drive to the inside, and I think probably were the biggest weakness of my game right now, and that I've continued to work on throughout the summer is my first 3 steps, just becoming more efficient, becoming a little bit quicker and more explosive, getting to top speed.
Does it kind of excite you for the possibilities after watching Carson because NHL did?
That was awesome. I watched that whole game. He did really well. I was super happy for him, and I don't know, just to know that you played with him last week, and then the next week he was playing in the NHL, it gives you a sense of kind of how close you are to the NHL. And obviously there's tons of stuff to work on, and there's tons of area of improvement, but I think watching him do that was pretty special.
Were the strengths of TV talk with you?
Yes.
How did that go?
It went well. Yeah, it was really good. Nothing really crazy happened, but I thought my interview went well with them.
The way you play, your size, your physicality, that seems like that could be a good fit with what they're trying to do there.
Yeah. That's kind of. I play one way and one way only, and it's big and physical, and it's a hard-nosed game, and it's in your face, and I'm not going to change the way I play. So that's what I'll bring to the table.
Would you say you're a gritty?
Gritty player? I would consider
I'm sure
myself
you know the
to be a pretty-
Flyers.
Yeah, gritty player. Like that's kind of, I embrace that. That's my identity. I feel like that's kind of one of my strengths is having that gritty skill, having the hard skill, and having that skill that comes out when you're under pressure and you don't have a whole lot of time and space. So, yeah, like I was saying earlier, I love to get in people's faces. I love to make it hard, and love to, get involved with the game inside the game. The extracurricular activities that maybe are after the whistle. That's what I like to do.
Fit in with the Flyers,
Yeah.
for sure. With that.
It seems like you grew a bit this year too, right? Like you're a little taller maybe than last year, and a little obviously you get bigger physically.
Mm-hmm.
How much of a contribution do you give that to Michigan State and what the program that they kind of had you on to get bigger this year?
Oh, Michigan State was awesome. Like it's an unbelievable. I mean, it's very similar to NTDP. The NTDP does it really good, and more like strength coach at Michigan State. He worked with NTDP, so he does it very similarly, and they do a great job. Like I got a whole lot stronger. I think my first 3 steps that was a weakness, and I thought it got better throughout the year, and hopefully it'll continue to get better throughout this summer. And I put on some muscle, and I feel like I'm in some pretty good shape because of Michigan State was definitely a big part of that.
How do you?
Go ahead.
You can go, Chris.
All right, so many guys are coming back next year for Michigan State. I mean, you guys, and you may have an opportunity to even add a little bit more this off season. I mean, how motivated is this group now, knowing what you have coming back to win a national championship next year? I mean, you guys are going to go into as a favorite. What's that going to be like for you?
Yeah, well, it's always about us. It's always about our team and the people that we have inside Mount Ice Arena every single day, and we're not going to get too focused on the other team or the rankings or what people think about us. Is we know what we have in that realm. We're all excited for it, and especially after last year ended the way it did, we're all couldn't be hungrier for more.
How do you work on those 3 steps? Is it a lot of off-ice work, plyometrics, agility?
A lot of that stuff, yeah, a little bit on the ice too, like some mechanical stuff on the ice, and but yeah, just a ton of like sprints, different types of plyometrics that you can do in the gym.
What number do you wear by chance, and why? Is there a reason behind it?
I wear number 23. There's really no particular reason. I just think it looks pretty cool.
Not Jordan.
No,
It's 23, right?
yeah. No, yeah. People ask me all the time. There's really no particular reason. I just think it looks pretty cool.
You grew up with Blues fan?
Yeah.
I guess what was it? Did you meet with them this weekend?
I did.
Was that kind of exciting?
Yeah, it was. Like, I mean, you're meeting with any NHL team, it's pretty cool. Whether it's your hometown team or a team that's all the way across the country, it's all pretty cool. It's all pretty special. But yeah, like I was a Blues fan growing up. Just to be in the spot that I'm in now is to have a chance to get drafted in the NHL it's crazy. Like you grew up a fan of the league, and I still kind of am a fan of the league. Like I watch as a fan, and just to be here at the NHL Combine is something crazy to think about.
So let's say there's a particular projected first overall pick that maybe looking at schools next year. Why should such a player pick Michigan State?
We got a great culture there. It's different. It's the main thing that I think I'll always look back on the season I had last year and always kind of just remember the feeling of just being welcomed into that, especially being a younger guy. Like you just feel welcomed. You feel part of the team from July 1st, like the first day in summer. And I just think that's like the biggest thing with Michigan State is we all pull for each other. We're all in it for the team, and it's never about the individual. Like, we get lost in the team, and I think that's what makes hockey fun, and I think that's what makes Michigan State special.